Mass for Margaret Ann Bayer Grobe will be held today at Sacred Heart of Jesus Catholic Church with interment in the Sacred Heart Cemetery. Funeral services for Clara Mae Vincent, age 90 of Hanceville, will be held on Thursday at 2 p.m. at Hanceville Funeral Home Chapel. Randy Mahaffey will officiate interment in Hopewell Cemetery. The family will receive friends today from 5:30 until 9 p.m. Hanceville Funeral Home is directing. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hanceville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2. We are broadcasting on Charter Cable, and we are on the internet, channel2coleman.com. We archive the programs on the same website. You can watch us through YouTube anytime, and follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Well, we've been saying all week it would rain today.
It did.
We got it right.
It was raining at 3 this morning.
Yes. And it's going to rain again today.
Well, that's good. We needed some.
Well, that's true. We did need a kind of a break in the heat.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what was it? It rained a little bit late afternoon yesterday, and we were in a store, and we walked out when it was over, and I said to Kim, wow, that sure brought the humidity up. Woo-wee.
Of course it did.
It's like going into a sauna.
Yes.
Well, let's check the weather forecast. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. The weather almanac for the 9th of July in Cullman, Alabama. The average high is 91. The average low is 70. The record high on this date, 101 in 1930. The record low, 58 in 1947. Sunset will be at 2 minutes after 8 and sunrise tomorrow at 5:43. There's the satellite picture, and you can see, here it comes.
Okay.
And that's not the end of it. I looked at the forecast for the hourly forecast, and it was a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms all day today.
Oh, okay.
So even though a little rain has gone through, I think there's more coming. 50% chance of rain today, a high of 82. For tonight, still a 60% chance of rain, low of 69. Tomorrow, back to normal, slight chance of rain, a high of 89. And then the 5-day forecast, 90 on Friday, 93 on the weekend, and well, you know what the temperature or the weather's like in the summer in Alabama.
Right.
So after a little bit of a break in the temperature today, back to normal.
Well, good. Good.
Yep, it's summer. What are you going to say?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, Facebook friend. Who's our friend today?
Well, Joe Hagan.
Hey, we know Joe.
Yes, we do. And of course, Joe, let's see, what does Joe like? He likes Auburn football and Moe's barbecue. Yay, Joe!
I think I could have predicted that one.
But let's give him a barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Just come by here first, Joe, and pick up that certificate. It's located right there in the Berlin Quick Stop on Highway 278 and County Road 747.
Okay, have you been following the World Cup soccer?
You know, just not really, but I just have kind of heard. But I heard that, was it Brazil that got beat yesterday?
Yes, Brazil.
Like big time.
At home, record,
Yes.
record 7-1.
Yes,
Yeah.
woo, that doesn't happen. very
Germany,
often.
and I dare say there's probably a lot of people in Coleman rooting for Germany.
Well, probably so.
So, they're
And
in the
did Brazil tie up with the U.S.? Am I right in that? What was that? A couple?
No, U.S. was eliminated a couple weeks ago.
Okay, but I mean, there was a game. I thought Brazil and U.S. played, and
I don't remember.
Okay, all right. Maybe
I
I'm
didn't
wrong.
start following it until when I was on vacation. Everybody's talking about the World Cup.
Oh,
I thought,
yeah.
What?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a
big deal.
big
Big
deal
deal.
around here, and that's really kind of brought some real interest into the soccer
Yes, it has.
arena. So that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, so Germany will play the winner of Argentina and the Netherlands
Oh,
for the championship on Sunday.
hey, fantastic.
Okay, we're going to have a fun show today.
Yes, we are. Tim Thrasher is here talking to us about a youth advocate program that he's in charge of. And we're going to visit with Mr. Garry Marchman, who is running for the county commissioner and which one? Place 2. Okay. Yes, and that's going to be next week, Election Day. Everybody
Tuesday.
everybody forgets, but we're going to continue to try to remind you guys, get out there and vote. Come on. Do your civic duty. Vote.
All right. We're going to talk to Tim Thrasher right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it, to feel it, to be in it, to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
One of the most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our 2 boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
All right, Tim Thrasher is our guest today, and I think this is a relatively new program. We're going to talk about youth advocacy program.
Yes.
So give us the details.
Well, we started in November of 2011, thanks to some legwork from Judge Cheney and Brenda Howe, and they brought this program through help with the Annie E. Casey Foundation into Coleman. It is funded through Department of Youth Services through a diversion grant, and we are in our 3rd year now working with families here in Coleman. We go into their homes. We work with kids that are in trouble with the law a little bit, and come through Judge Cheney's court and Judge Turner's court as well. And what we do is we go in, provide services, link them to community resources, and just develop a more successful path for them. Our goal is to keep them out of long-term care, out of the prison system, out of the foster care system, out of long-term placement in care, and that's our whole mission as a company.
So it sounds like you deal with the parents as much as you do with the youth, is that right?
That is correct. We deal with the whole family, the entire family, grandmothers. We also have linkages as far as connections with, it may be a grandparent involved, maybe a sibling, maybe a coach at the school or a counselor that we work with. And those are all involved in their planning process and in their goal setting.
How do you pick and choose? Because I would imagine there are quite a few kids that come through the system.
Judge Cheney and the juvenile probation system, as our referring authority, actually refers children to us. They're youth between the ages of 12 and 17. Most recently, in the past year, we've started working with the Department of Human Resources here in town and Ms. Dennard. And we get children from birth all the way up to age 18 in that program. So those are referred through those referring authorities.
So he kind of identifies, he kind of feels like this particular youth, he's done something wrong, but there's a lot more to this than just him acting out and stuff.
Yes.
So they identify this individual.
They identify those individuals, and it's we have certain specifications through our grant of the type of individuals. These are individuals that are more high risk youth, and the kids are susceptible to having long-term care in the prison system. So therefore we divert them from that. On average in Alabama, it's about $135 a day to house a youth within the juvenile system, and that's across the board. Some facilities run as much as $300 a day.
Wow.
And so what we can do in 4 to 6 months, hopefully, is keep them out of that situation for about a third of the cost.
When you consult with a family, do you find that a parent or both parents have been in trouble also?
A lot of times we do find it's a generational type problem, but we do work with the entire family. We provide parenting skills. We've been blessed with a grant through the CCCD DC, and they provide us a grant for a mobile learning center. We can actually take parenting into the home, so they have no excuse as to when they can take that. We have a lot of flexibility. We actually go into the homes about 10 hours a week through our juvenile program, and we become really a part of the family. Had one youth that helped me present at United Way, and I did not coach her, but the quote that she had to me was, "You're as close to a family as I've ever had." And we assign an advocate. As the director here in Coleman County, I'd assign an advocate to each family, and that advocate actually becomes a partner with that family and works with them through.
Now, I know y'all are relatively new, but can you measure any kind of success that you've had?
Youth Advocate Programs has been in business for about 40 years. It started in Pennsylvania, and it started because they incarcerated adult and juveniles within the same facility. And so they worked to change that, and they did change that law in most states now. They're not incarcerated in the same facilities. And we are in 18 states. Youth Advocate Programs is in 18 states, several foreign countries. We just started working in Australia with Aboriginal tribes, with Life Without Barriers as a partner with them. We work in Sweden and Ireland. We're also in Marshall County here in Alabama, Baldwin County, and Walker County here in Alabama.
I was kind of really more talking about local.
Okay.
You know, since you're new here locally,
Yes.
Can you actually say, yeah, we really have made a difference in so-and-so's life?
We have been. In Alabama itself, we have made a difference here in the past, and we've been in Alabama since about 2010 overall. We've made a big difference. About 80% of the youth that we work with stay within the home. We have several measurements that we use through our grant, but we look at them obtaining an education, being employed. We look at their arrest prior to and during our program. We look at our arrest outside the program and past our discharge date. And so we look at those kind of factors. About 80% of our kids have remained successful in their that we have worked with here in Coleman County, and then about 93% remain arrest-free here in the whole state. The incarcerations within the state of Alabama for youth and youth commitments is how they term that, is basically decreased for about half since about 2008.
Wow,
So
fantastic.
These programs are working
Yeah.
statewide.
Well, we're all out of time. I could ask you a bunch more questions, but sounds like a great program.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to doing more here in Coleman.
All right, thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
We continue with more of Today on 2. Let's give away something. What do you say?
All right.
All right. I have an easy question, and here's the prizes. Pizza from Coleman Pizza Hut, the large 5-topping pizza. And what else do we have? Free admission to Hurricane Creek Park, a day pass for 1, and a free haircut or wax from, Hair by Loretta. Those are the prizes we have for today. Let's look at our ads. We'll ask you a question. Going to be an easy one today.
Oh, okay.
Real easy question today.
Good.
Jim and Nick's Barbecue, Jim and Nick's Community Barbecue. We give you our best. Jim and Nick's Barbecue, located on Cherokee Avenue.
And Night Free Insurance, of course, providing coverage for over 3 generations, one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. That's Night Free Insurance.
Brown & Company Beverages, next to the Ford store on Highway 157. Chill out, visit the Beer Cave. They have all the best brands, domestic, imported, local, and regional beers at Brown & Company Beverages.
And Deb's Bookstore, it's your hometown bookstore just down the road where browsers are always welcome. Gift certificates are available. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day.
Grand Point Pharmacy, the original home of the 2 Old Goats product line, and they still sell a lot of those products, by the way. Also, allergy products available at Grand Point Pharmacy.
And Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can continue to count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at Mullins Body Shop.
It's My Party, where they have balloons for all kinds of parties. Anything you need for any type of a party, it's My Party on 2nd Avenue Southeast.
And Queen's Antiques, located in their new location in Highway Pickers, right there at 1 1/4 miles from I-65 on Highway 278. Ask about discounts that they offer, and they have all kinds of great furniture.
Auto Tech Repair and Service, where they do major engine repair, brake and transmission repair on all vehicles. County Road 1354 in Vinemont.
And Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. They have those licensed inflatables and slides, water slides, obstacle courses, bounce slide combos, and concession equipment rentals available.
Cotton State Barns, you can buy or rent to own. Carports, playsets, utility trailers, and storage buildings on Highway 278, right next to the interstate. No credit check, you're approved. There we go with some of the merchant ads. Today's question is about Dairy Queen. You know what it's going to be.
Of course.
What is the blizzard of the month? I think this is the all-time best one.
It does look very, very good.
All-time best one.
Very
what is
good.
the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen? And you win the pizza from Pizza Hut, haircut from Hair by Loretta's, and day pass to Hurricane Creek Park. Our phone number is 256-734-7399. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, this is Adam Shedd, loan officer with Premier Bank.
These days you hear people talk about customer service. We at Premier Bank believe and take it seriously. Whether it's coming in the door and being greeted with a hello or a smile, or calling and talking to a live person, we take customer service seriously. So come by any of our 9 locations and give us a try. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, I think we're going to give away a prize for today. We have a caller on the line. Again, the question is, what is the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen? Hello, who's calling?
It's Sandra.
From where are you calling?
Here in Coleman.
Okay, what's the blizzard of the month?
I think it's peanut butter cup.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup sounds good to me.
Yes, it is.
All right, that's the right answer. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Chocolate and peanut butter.
I can't get any
and
better
ice
than
cream.
that. Yes.
Oh, wow.
All blended together. Oh, awesome.
Let's look at the rest of our ad. That ad and the rest of the ads right now. Pizza Hut of Coleman. Let's see, today is Wednesday, 50-cent wing day today at Pizza Hut located on 2nd Avenue North.
And Earl's Body Shop celebrating 50 years in business. Large and small towing available local or long distance. Highway 31 North in Coleman, because that's earlsbodyshop.com.
Tires for less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. Tires for less on Highway 31 North by Earl's Body Shop.
And Hair by Loretta. Hair is her passion. She could do highlights and haircuts, manicures, pedicures, and much, much more. New clients get $10 off color, so make an appointment today and go see her at Kalos Salon.
Heritage Park announces they have the summer concert series, and coming up tomorrow, Alley and the Alley Cats, country music, and let's see, Horizon starting the following week, and more entertainment for the month of July.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, featuring the Family Barbecue Pack for just $14.99. It includes a pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, 4 buns. They're located right there in the Berlin Quick Stop. That's Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
There's the blizzard of the month, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Pie. Woo! Also, remember the $5 lunch each and every day at Dairy Queen.
Mr. Hicks Menswear has formal wear, blazers, suits, trousers, dress shirts, dirty shirts, bow ties, all kinds of great ties. And of course, he does have right now half off his pull-on shirts. Those are the knit shirts. So check out that sale at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course, open 7 days a week. They have the 18-hole golf course, full practice facility, 4 sets of tees to suit your ability. Chesley Oaks Golf Course in Fairview.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts, located right there at 314 First Avenue Southeast, featuring jewelry and gifts and framing. They do a great job of framing, and they have some prints available at Renard's Gallery and Gifts.
Harvell Homes, houses and apartments for rent, 2 to 6 bedroom single family homes and 1 to 2 bedroom apartments. That is Harvell Homes. There we go with the merchant ads for today, and we have one more guest to talk to, Garry Marchman, running for County Commissioner West Side in the runoff next Tuesday. We'll talk to Garry right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
it might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
One of the most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our 2 boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
And we're back once again, and we're going to visit with Mr. Garry Marchman, who is brave enough to run for county commission. You know, that's really a big job, and I don't think a lot of people realize that until they get in there, but you get calls all throughout the night for different things, and people end up not liking you because their roads aren't repaired and all kinds of good stuff. So why would you want to run for that position?
You know, it's funny that you asked that, because the same friends of mine that had asked me to run for this after I signed up for it said, "Why did you do that?" You know, so.
All right, go figure.
But you know, I got frustrated about some of the decisions that's been made in our county in the past, and about some of the things that the way the county's running now. And you know, I tell folks, and it's kind of comical too, but I tell folks that my grandmother always told us growing up that if you didn't like the way something was, then change it or keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
So that's kind of the reason I jumped in the race. I think we can do a better job managing. I think there's a lot of improvements, simple improvements that can be made that can have some big impacts on our county. You know.
Do you want to share any of those ideas with us now? Or?
Oh, sure. I mean, don't mind a bit. I think one of the problems that we have with the county that affects the attitude of people is our employees, and we've got some great employees in the county, but we've got to get the employees back to believing in their jobs and believing that what they do is important, and that they're a representation of everybody in this county, you know, and we want our employees and the people that work for the county to want to come to work, you know, so we've got to put fair systems in place, and we got to talk to the people and make sure there's a good line of communication from the top to the bottom, you know, to make sure that our employees know what's going on and what to expect in the future. You know, there's so many that are scared right now because they're unsure about their future.
Sure.
You know, and I don't think that should be.
Yeah, there should be some security there, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Garry, everybody always says roads is the biggest issue every time we have an election every 2 years. Any changes that you would make as far as the road department?
The department itself, you know, we're going to have to look at every employee on an individual basis and find out if they're where they need to be. Now, I don't have any intent of changing any employee at the moment, you know. Now, that's not to say that in the future there may not have to be changes to run proficiently. But, you know, our road department, if this is my problem with it, if this has always been an issue in Coleman, then why haven't we come up with valid solutions? You know, now I'm not saying you can go out here in 4 years or even 8 years and fix every road in Coleman, because it's not going to happen. Right. And I understand that because of money, because of resources. I understand that, but we can make a lot of improvements. You know, and I've had a lot of complaints on the campaign trail about about people not being able to talk to their elected official. You know, when they call in, they're referred to engineers or they're referred to supervisors, you know, and they say, I didn't elect an engineer. Not saying that these guys aren't qualified to answer their question, but that's not what people want to hear. So, you know, it's going to be a progressive thing to change people's attitude about how we operate. And that, I think, will have a big impact. You know, and yeah, we can fix more roads. I really believe we can. We just got to be smarter about the way that we do things.
Well, with technology and everything nowadays, things are better than they were.
Oh yes,
you know,
yes,
a long
ma'am.
time ago. So you know, we can do a better job of that kind of thing. Other than roads, what are some other things that you hear when you're on the campaign trail that are concerned about?
You know, there have been people that, and it's according to what people you're talking to. Like when I'm talking to farmers, you know, they're concerned about the agriculture, about where agriculture is headed. You know, and one big concern of that is we're not bringing in young farmers because we're telling these people that this is such a hard life and you can't hardly make a living at it and you're going to be struggling all the time. You know, I think this is something as a county we need to look at because that's where we came from. That's what built this county, you know. The chicken business, the being number one in agriculture for so many years, you know, that's where our county came from. So there's programs like that, but there's a lot of other things, but you have to understand that if you're talking to farmers, their concern is going to be roads and agriculture, you know. And if you're talking to people that own businesses, then their concern is going to be that our county support these businesses that exist here. We need to bring in new industry. We need to look at innovative ways to enhance what we have, you know, already here, and support these people, these small businesses that are in business.
Well, we're just about out of time. I'll get it out, and you know, give your little spiel to the audience. Why should they vote for you?
You know, I've been campaigning since January, and I decided in January to do this. And I was talking to someone, kind of in the background from someone else, and they were asking who all was in the race for place 2 commissioner, you know, and somebody said, well, there's a Marchman guy that's in the race, but I really hadn't heard anything about him. And that friend of mine leaned over to me and he said, they don't know you yet, do they? And I said, no, but I took that as a compliment. But, you know, I do think we can do a better job managing. I think we can do a better job on the way that we present ourselves to our communities. I'd love to have your vote on July the 15th, and I want to encourage everyone to get out and vote on July the 15th. And I hope to see you there.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Gary.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Moody. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The Addison Church of God Kids Jam is taking place at 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. July the 9th through the 11th, featuring Greg Zachary, the lead children's pastor at Safe Harbor Church of God. And the Hoover High School head football coach Josh Niblett will be speaking about faith and football on Sunday, July the 13th at 10 o'clock in the morning at the Cornerstone Church of the Nazarene. And the Dodge City Fire Department Swamp John's dinner will take place on July the 12th from 4 to 7. It's located at 1407 Alabama Highway 69 South in Dodge City, and tickets can be purchased for $10 at the door. Coleman County Sacred Heart Convention, which really is a big deal, is going to be taking place this weekend, Saturday and Sunday from 9:30 to 2. The event is free and visitors are most welcome. Save the date. It's a power camp taking place July the 14th through the 18th at the Coleman Heritage Park and East Elementary. You can sign up by giving them a call at 256-312-0028. And the Cornerstone Church of the Nazarene is doing their Kids Crusade July the 17th through the 19th from 6 until 8 p.m. and July the 20th at 10 a.m. The Coleman City School System is conducting a Child Find campaign in an effort to locate and evaluate children from birth to 21 years of age with disabilities who reside within the corporate city limits of Coleman. Give them a call, 256-734-2233. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can send it to channel2coleman.com, or you can give us a call, 256-734-7399, or on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman, spell out the number 2. And also, Mike Arnold and Jason Hutchison will be celebrating a birthday. Their name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Let's check the weather forecast, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. It's going to rain. Do I need to say anything more than that? 50% chance of rain today, a high of 82. Low of 69 tonight, back up near 90 tomorrow. That's our program for today. Who's on the calendar for tomorrow?
Well, it looks like Jan Junkins, Miss Senior Alabama Pageant. She's going to be coming to talk about that, I'm assuming. And then also Caitlin Sides is the new marketing director at United Way.
That's what we have lined up for tomorrow. That's it for today, brought to you by Premier Bank.